of the tape for this lightweight fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Holloway. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, early round action here. All eyes once again on the former UFC interim lightweight champion, Justin Gaethje. He has got a highlight reel to compete with any man or woman in this sport, and he believes in this matchup he will have the striking advantage, and he is going to try to make his opponent feel his power early and often. Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
I mean, it's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kicks.
Edge of your seat action as expected so far.
Now we're going.
And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Holloway.
Nice target change, him attacking the body.
There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a home for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the octagon.
Overhand punch to the head. Oh, that's a big connection for Justin Gaethje, and really just loves being in that octagon. I'm not sure anybody loves fighting as much as Gaethje.
People don't enjoy being in someone's face, getting punched and landing punches as much as Justin Gaethje. He's right where he wants to be.
26 total strikes now for Justin Gaethje. Collar tie here in the clinch. Back and forth we go. Oh, flying knee right on the chin. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. 3 minutes in our opening round. Gaethje gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight.
He's got to start moving his head. He cannot take this many shots to the head.
Oh, Superman punch is good.
That is, oh man, this dude is good.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Oh, nice job by him there to slip that offering. Lands the elbow. That should leave a mark.
Jeez, you can hear that.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. 3 minutes have gone by here in round one. All right, so a nice effort out of Justin Gaethje here tonight, and just so good with that leg kick and his jab. He has put on a striking clinic thus far.
Just a master class. I mean, Justin Gaethje, when he is on his game, is so hard to fight because he's so tough. This guy is not in there with the idea that he's going to get beat. When he gets that leg kick going on, he really does brutalize and beat up on his opponents.
Beautiful sequence of strikes there. Nice combination. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
Gaethje's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Under a minute now to go in the round. Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is that cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier. Oh!
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Man, his counters are on point tonight. The jab is good. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
10 seconds to go in the round. That horn sound means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes longer.
Oh, there's that low kick. That'll leave a mark. I mean, what else can you say about that Max Holloway jab? Just makes it look...
Oh! He got him hurt bad here.
Nice crack there. Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there with the left hand, and now we'll see what he can do with it. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this fight.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. All right, so now his body language really starting to change and the bruises starting to accumulate on that side.
I mean, you're looking at it, right? When you can visibly see the damage on the body, you know that the work has been done. What a beautiful game plan put together by this team.
All right, so the referee steps between the two fighters. They are going to call on the doctor to look at that nose, and I'm fearful this is going to be the end of the fight.
Yeah, it's bad. There's a lot of blood. You could see him almost mouth wide open, gasping for air.
He still seems spirited and mentally in this fight, and to that end, the doctor will allow him to continue, at least for now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway, and it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight, and that's exactly what they did, and I could not be happier.
Gaethje's kick block. Big shot on the face.
Oh, nice.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot.
Strong outside leg kick. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. So the unofficial numbers, they are good. 95 total strikes have landed for Max Holloway. And striking at a 45% clip tonight against Justin Gaethje. Holloway's able to protect the eye there with that block, so that is a nice adjustment that the fighter made there to raise the guard and prevent further damage on that kick.
Oh, he got hit again.
Less than a minute to go in the round. Nice counter shot there. So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
Oh!
This is a great fight.
15 seconds to go.
That left hook was nasty.
What a fight so far. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious damage in that previous round.
They both took some damage, but they both gave it. They both gave it as well as they took it. Let's see who floats and goes down first.
Nice uppercut inside. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight.
Was able to get that one blocked.
Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent has had absolutely... I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 53 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Max Blessed Holloway.
All right, so Max Blessed Holloway with a flush knockout here tonight. More often than not, he has played the long game in the